There were people that came during those waiting days and gave us superlative insight as to the new formulas that is used to run ministry. When I look at these formulas, I see that these formulas are not from God. If I go this way, I'll become possessed. I'll become a servant of Satan. Many ideas were given on how to raise money. You can do like this, you can do like this, you can do like this. All those ideas were satanic. It was anchored on manipulation. And you see, you grew up in Lagos. I grew up in the village. So I know witchcraft firsthand. I don't need a book to know what witchcraft is. I grew in the environment where witchcraft was practiced. In fact, witchcraft was the culture. So I know its philosophy. I know its strategy. I know when witchcraft wants to talk nice. I know when witchcraft wants to appear familiar, to appear acceptable. In many nations in the West, they have repackaged it in a friendly, user-friendly mode. I know all the colors and shades of it because I grew up in it. Those were suggestions that were coming from witchcraft spirits on how to make progress. Oh my. Oh my. There is a way to make money. Serious money. But the thing is that in order to follow that way, I will need to break covenant with the one that gives me authority. I will need to act apart from God. And when I weighed all the in fact, a senior minister told me that you are going to be poor throughout your life. Because when they told me the things to do, I told them in all honesty and with great respect, I can't. Say it, people. And indeed, it was as if what they said was going to happen. Because for 7 years, it was like that. May you find the strength to wait. Your marriage is beginning to delay. And then ideas are coming. Your friends at school, your roommate in Uniben that just got married now comes with the technology that is reigning now. What is happening is that Satan is trying to contest with the authority of Christ in your life. And the moment you disregard him and it will work for an unbeliever, but it will not work for you. Because you just insulted him. He will hunt you and ensure that it will not work. At the end of the day, Satan would have given you a mark that will never erase in your life. All he wants is just a little window. A little window for him to strike. And he will give you a mark that you will not recover from. He knows that he may not be able to have you completely. But in that window that he finds you uncovered. I've seen people that have nursed those wounds. It never heals. And I told the wise men that were speaking to me that it is unfortunate. I cannot do it. A time came when the issues of the Lordship of Jesus and his authority over his saints was no longer a front burner doctrine. What was at the front burner was how we could make progress and gain visibility. And many people ran on the tracks of visibility and left God behind. All Satan wants is for you to operate a principle that is not captured in righteousness. As long as you adopt that principle, what you did is that you made obeisance to a principality. Because every principle is linked to a principality. Jesus waited. I will wait. Isaiah said that we wait upon the Lord. There were options. In Isaiah chapter 8, I believe, verse 19, he said, when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and mutter. That was an advertisement of witchcraft. It became popular to advertise the abilities that can be found in the witchcraft world. When they shall say unto you, what they are saying is that you are living like a Jew. there's no result in your life. There's no performance. We have found a way. We found a way. Wizards that be spirits that mortal. And Isaiah said, shall not a people seek unto their own God? Won't you remain with the technology of your own God? Won't you remain with the wisdom of your own God? So many people, I have friends that I don't know if they will be recovered again in their lifetime. They were desperate to be recognized. They were desperate to keep up with the competition. We too are not failing. They needed to provide evidence. And that's how they got involved. Oh, there was a Mahanta in my city. He appears at the riverside, River Benue, on Wednesdays. Many people went and submitted to him. We don't know if the man is a human being or a spirit, but he comes there on Wednesdays. How do I know this? One of the people that went to take oath, a blood covenant in that shrine, they brought him mad for me to pray for his sanity to be restored. He was the one that told me that the Mahanta appears on Wednesday. And pastors were there. Politicians were there. The people leading, I don't want to go deep. But in order for you to turn those stones to bread, you will need to break covenant with your master. I choose my master. Even if my master is not speaking, I choose him. Even if he refuses to show up, I choose him. Even if he refuses to come deliver me, I choose him. These are the lessons of the wilderness. God will not empower a rebel. He will not empower a man that has not passed the test of waiting. I waited. I waited with 200 members. My colleagues on campus that knew the potential of my ministry and the teaching grace that I carried on campus. When they pass by and see me struggling for 14 years with 250 members, they said, this one chose to waste. Many of them left. We were all called to be in that city. They left that place and said it was a village. And they went to look for greener pastures. Meanwhile, in that adventure, they broke covenant with their master. I stayed. I stayed even when I got employment in the oil industry. I did not move my family. I went alone. Through all the postings, I went alone. And for 11 years, I was not at home. That's why this woman, she's not perfect. If she's not there, I will not follow any woman. No. At some point, you will go beyond the beauty. It's the ability to keep covenant that is the currency that, oh my, you don't understand. At some point, you will go beyond the talk, the one that they show on Facebook. Oh, it will become the capacity to survive. For 7 years straight, demons were arrayed against us. And I don't need to tell you the details. How we lost our child. And Jesus was still on. Some people ask this question. Where were you, Lord? He was on his throne. He was on his throne. His location didn't change. Hey! Can you wait? Can you wait? For 11 years I was not at home. And the reason why if I had traveled with the family, the people I was pastoring would say, I've left them. So I left them behind. So when they wake up, they'll see my wife and say, okay, he has not left us. He's still with us. For 11 years. 11 years. I spoke in tongues alone. I used to do 8 hours in tongues per day so that I would be sane. The wine I drank that made me normal was 8 hours of tongues. Oh, those were the days when they were constructing that really my two Abulebaro.